Folks, today I want to talk to you about the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is something that has been all over the internet. The internet has gone crazy for it. For good reason, I suppose, but I want to sort of offer a little counterpoint that the Steam Deck is very, very cool, but yet not really as awesome as I hoped. At least I hoped it would be, and maybe there are people out there who feel the same. But here's my thing. So first, let's go over what the Steam Deck is for those of you who are uninitiated. The Steam Deck is a handheld gaming console. It's about almost a foot long, I guess. Turns on, and you can play games. So here I've got a bunch of games on here. It's got little pads here that are like track pads. It's got the sticks. It's got the X, Y, B, A buttons. It's got directional pad here. It's got Steam button that brings up all the stuff that you need to get to. You can go into the power mode here and switch to a desktop mode that is running on Linux, but Linux, it looks just like Windows. So you can do a lot of things on there. That's pretty cool. Overall, a very powerful system. This is the 256 gigabyte model, 16 gigabytes of RAM. And you can put an SD card inside to expand your storage out to like as many terabytes as you want. I think you can do up to 2 terabytes, but you may be able to do more than that. I'm not sure. Shoulder buttons, 2 triggers, and then back buttons here that are programmable to do anything that you want them to do, any combination of things that you want them to do. You can play everything. You can play a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff that would be in your Steam library or that you can buy from Steam. Some things work better than others. Anything that's set up to work with a controller will work very well. However, there are some things that if they're mouse and keyboard based, they're just going to be maybe or not quite at all going to work. When you're thinking about using the Steam Deck, you have to think about like what you want to use it for. The screen looks incredible. It's got an auto brightness feature, but you can dig deep into a bunch of different settings. You can set the brightness. You can go auto brightness. You can do notifications or no notifications. You can connect with your friends. You do feel some air blowing out here. So the battery can be optimized. You can get 60 frames per second on pretty much any game. I have it capped out at 60 frames per second, but if you wanted to go lower, then you could cap at 30 frames and get more battery life. There's lots of different optimization things and help guide, and then you got your keyboard on here that you can get into. The Steam Deck, by and large, is great. And I bought this thing off of Facebook Marketplace thinking, man, that's the way that I want to go with games. I want to be able to play games on the Steam Deck, games that, like Miles Morales Spider-Man here, that I wanted to play but haven't had a chance to play. So I really wanted to be able to have something that I could take with me. The Steam Deck is maybe the ultimate toilet gaming device. It depends on how much time you spend on the toilet, how much gaming you might get done. Sadly, I have not spent very much time playing games at all. Between doing everything that I do with the YouTube channel, live streaming on Amazon, other things like that, and then also taking care of my grandson, going and getting him to and from daycare, and all the little things that you have to do to get a baby, an 18-month-old, to and from bed from during the day. I just haven't picked it up. And that is maybe, a lot of people have been talking about how great the Steam Deck is because it is the gaming machine that will allow you to pick it up and use it anywhere and get a lot of gaming done. And that is probably the case for a lot of people, but it is not the case for me. As much as the hardware itself is really cool, and the pricing for the Steam Deck is pretty reasonable. I mean, starting at $399 for 64 gigabytes, going up from $529 for 256 to $649 for 512, and then you get faster memory here and there, and all of them come with the case and the charger and all of that. As much as I was super excited by all of that, once I got it home and I got it set up and I got the games loaded onto it, I just haven't used it. I'll hold on to it for a little while longer and see if I find a way to fit it in, but it's just been very hard. You let me know how you feel down in the description below. Is the Steam Deck something that you want? Is the Steam Deck something that you're gonna use if you do get it? And if so, why? If not, why not? Let's talk down in the description below. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. My name is Jason. Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Until the next time, I am out.